But to your idea here is that Anakin said, oh, he's pulled on in! Taimou almost gets a full pick off. The Mercy heal, though, is there. He has the barrage. He's stuck on in. Drops the barrage, but he's completely shut down by Zappis. So that was the win condition for Japan, and just simply did not work out.
Zappis more than prepared. You see him with the
Ground floor, gonna drop it, gets the Winston, pins him to the floor, and now Finland in a great spot. The barrage from Anakin doesn't do enough against the D-Mech, but they needed a lot more. Finland just too tanky on the point, too powerful, and Japan doesn't have the tools to remove them. Finland gonna be getting round one.
great round from Finland there. Nice shatter by Fraggy. He recognizes that Primal Rage is coming in. Good job of it. No pick so far from the side of Finland.
Yeah, Finland just holding strong towards the back. Hook comes in, self-destruct though. Tags Big Goose. Barrage from the backhand side, connects, and Japan finds their way on in. A minefield for good measure, and the Hammond pick actually kind of working out a bit here.
Exactly, Samurai D just constantly going behind, splitting those supports away, denying the resources.
Almost getting chunked down early. Japan committing more. Graviton up from Finland, connects, and Samurai D is out of there. Zap is a self-destruct off the grab, does just enough.
So Japan committing the Transcendence there, trying to stay alive, but it just doesn't do anything against that incredible burst damage from Zappa's self-destruct. Samurai D running for the hills here, but this is looking like too little too late for him. Taimou's counter pick on the Samba really performing. Just fully energized here, drops the Graviton, doesn't find anybody, but it might not matter here.
Yeah, Finland right now, they just need a little bit more. They're gonna be dealing Samurai D. He's primal raging on the point, trying to buy time, but they're at 99%. Emergency wrecking ball coming into the point. When you take a look at Finland, they have point dominance right now. Depth coming in, Depth goes down, and it's not enough. Finland gonna get map number one.
Finland, great resilience there, responding.
Though, you take a look at Depth, he almost gets a fire on. Taimou's down. Anakin got him from the other side. The double fold flank coming in from Japan, but the counter dives in from Finland. They strike on back, they punish Japan, and even though they lose someone here, it might not be the worst for Japan as respawns come in. They get Big Goose at the backside. It's actually turned out quite well. Kenmo on the point, buying space for his team right now. Samurai D low, but still in it. And now respawns for Japan coming in. Finland has been caught off guard.
Kenmo, though, overextending a little bit. Might get punished here. No, escapes in the Pilot Diva form. He's going to be able to...
Coming out the blade, better late than never, I suppose. But Finland just able to get out of his way. Anakin falls to Taimou, got the snipe angle on the other end. And Zappis with the bomb just makes enough space. It's dominating for Finland right now, absolutely dominating, and Japan not going to have enough to push this any further. It's a second point hold coming out from the Finns.
Finland just showing their incredible experience. Already in his face, putting some damage on, maybe weakening that aggression a little.
And now Finland, they seize the opportunity. Saba got a little bit out of position. Fraggy able to take him down, but while Japan was doing that, they dove in on Finland. But here's the issue, because there's no mercy, they can't bring Saba God back up. What would normally just be a quit
in this fight. Tankle still available for Finland, though. They can sustain.
Japan starting to fall. Finland, they might have crossed the threshold of doing enough damage here. Anakin, last-ditch barrage going into the back, gets one, but it simply wasn't enough. And as a result, Finland now getting onto the point, and they should be able to flip this to their favor.
Great defense by Japan, but it's going to be rough to try and defend second here. I wonder if they'll go for a last-second recontest, but
they're delaying first, and they actually got time off Saba, so there is a small chance they're investing a whole lot into it. This could be great if it works, but the problem is you don't have positioning. They're getting punished as they move in. Zappis flips Anakin's wings, and it's a last-moment stall from Japan. I don't know if it's worth it, because take a look at Finland. They're not looking very charged on ultimates.
Certainly a massive risk there from Japan, not paying for his team.
Well, and you see here, Taimou's going to be far more aggressive when the Widow's out of play. He doesn't have to worry about getting picked off. And overall, Finland just diving recklessly in. Taimou drops a barrage. That's how little he cares here as Linkser gets cleaned up in the back.
Excess ultimates as Finland finishes the point here. Very clean defense, or excuse me, offense.
Yeah, Finland, they really did not have to. Looks like they're gonna dive in, but their tanks are super low. Finland's done a great job, and oh, what a shot on the Tayo. Linkser had Taimou's back, and now he's out for blood, dives on in, gets Sabagod, and oh, he's gonna get Depth. He does! Linkser gets 4!
Linkser absolutely on fire here on defense, proving me
to get a full HP, and now here comes the Dragon from Linkser, buying more time. Fraggy, though, falls, so the Dragon not quite as effective. Depth finally strikes, and he gets another as Depth opens things up here for Japan. They've finally found a way through.
And I think Depp also leading in with a headshot on Fraggy to make that initial pick possible. Finland, though, very disciplined, using nothing of their ultimates. By
the way, Fraggy, who almost picked him off. Japan still with all 6 up, and now the blade comes on out. He's immediately punished. Linkser was there, Taimou with the stun. and Finland, they deal with the blade and get back onto the point.
And I'm surprised to see Saebyeolbe committing the Transcendence here. Japan dumping everything into this fight. If they lose, it will be very costly, but the kills are going their way.
It's not too bad here for Japan as Depp continues his reign on the sides, picks up 2, looking for more. No one's dealing with Depp right now. Gonna get the D-Mac. He's clean up for Japan, but he gets knocked pretty low. He's gonna be out of the fight for a little bit here, but it still might not matter. Samurai under pressure. Can he get healed up? He's still in it. And Finland giving up a lot of room. Depp pulse bomb out. Not going to get as much as he wants, but NYXL's fallen. However, you take a look at Chaz. He swapped to the Tracer, and he's been getting enough here to push Japan back. Ends up with 3.
Shaz, we've seen this in the Overwatch League, and he brings it up. And almost all 6 ults available for Finland. Things are looking rough for them. Committing the nano early. Dragon Blade comes out. He's going to find NYXL, but can he get more?
Well, you just got to get rid of NYXL, I suppose. That's what you do. They're going to D-Mech the Diva. It's a nice initiation so far here from Japan. They get the opening 2 pickoffs. Zappis, res back up. Can they deny it? They do! He's not able to get back into the mech. Tayo right on top of it, but the Dragon coming out from spawn from NYXL does enough. And now NYXL swaps the Doofus right after. That's why the Dragon disappeared. Taimou on the Regina, diving on in, rocket flail, slamming its way through. And Japan is going to be down to its final 34 seconds.
And Claire committing that rally. That's going to be a crucial ultimate that they'll miss for this.
Back into the mech. Japan still with the full 6. NYXL going to be removing Samurai D a bit from the point. Ends up falling to death. But Tayo falls to the other end. Taimou coming in with the rocket flail, swinging it down, and Finland might have done enough here. Even as Depp is still fighting, Finland respawns are coming back on in. Japan falling 1 by 1 here, and Finland on the verge of taking the map and series. They just need a little bit more, and they get it. Finland finishes out 10-1 dudes.
At least taking defense here. They still have a chance to. They still have to attack. You know.
A little bit discombobulated how they approach, but they get Kenmo out.
Oh,
the poke is successful.
No resurrect.
Yeah, Taimou was right there for it, and now he gets Depp as well. Taimou opens it up here for Finland, and NYXL going to be able to get the last little bit of cleanup, and more importantly, he's going to build up the blade for the push on point B.
Dragon Blade ready here. Very interesting to see. Will Finland try to commit to this first fight on second point, or will they take a more slow?
For the Transcend, not enough targets to make it as worthwhile, but Finland, they've already got 1 tick. Japan needs to go in.
So much pressure on Saebyeolbe. He's not close to that ultimate. Claire dropping low, and the Transcendence forced out. It's all eyes on NYXL here. This Dragon Blade could be absolutely clutch. 1
Dragon Blade for another. NYXL moves in, gets Saba looking for more. Winston on the brink, and Finland gonna be doing enough here. They bring it on forward, and they take Temple and Numis away from Japan. 3-0.
Finland just looking absolutely clinical on the side of Finland, and so much armor on everybody. Shaz now back up with Resurrection. Tayo's Dragon Blade though finds NYXL. Can he get more?
Tayo looking for it, but no, Taimou's right there. He stuns him, can't finish off the kill, and as a result, you see NYXL out of the fight. Japan still working with a little bit more of an advantage here. Fraggy though, in the back line, Transcendence from Shaz comes out, gets Fraggy back to full HP. That's gonna give Finland so much more time here. Tayo can't do anything. You see Taimou a little bit deep, punish. It's very back and forth right now.
NYXL though, back in the Widowmaker, finds Claire. That's a massive pick. So many heals falling on the side of Japan though.
Depp though gets NYXL from the top. Ooh, just bumped right away from Zappis. This has been trading from one team to another, but the key difference is that Finland has always kept someone on the point. Japan has been stalled out here. Healthy self-destruct from Japan, clears a little bit of room, and yet Finland still able to maintain control of the point. Fraggy in trouble, in a lot of hurt, but he's able to stay alive, goes around the backhand side, but it's Samurai D with the Primal Rage, knocks Finland around. Japan still surviving, Finland about to give it up, and Japan might just get point A, and they're gonna be doing just that.
Great blade from Tayo there to open it up. Does get shut down by Shaz, but that Mercy pick proving...
Tayo pressuring to the back, looking for Taimou. Taimou's down, Saba was there. Tayo still full HP, clip after clip being laid into the tanks now as Japan now getting a bit of momentum. Big Goose blown up, and Japan with a little bit of teeth as they try to bite into point B.
Big Goose shut down just before he finishes charging his Valkyrie. That could be a second point capture for Japan. All the kill feed is white here, so they are going to be taking this second point. Although in overtime, not much to work with going into third.
And yet, doesn't quite get it, but Japan now in overtime. They need to keep you on the point. Depp was somehow able to get NYXL and all that, but Chaz retaliates. Taimou in the back, rocket flail, playing in the damage into the Diva, gets the D-Mech, and suddenly Finland starting to take control of this fight. They just need to get 2 more eliminations. Zappis gets more than that, blows Japan to smithereens. And that's going to be Finland holding here on PDC.
What a perfectly timed stun combo from Taimou, just waiting with the cooldown. Transcendence, no damage boosting abilities. Taimou can only attack players outside of the Transcendence.
Well, he was able to get Taimou, forces out the Transcendence, but that might be where it ends. Finland still looking pretty good. Yeah, they're down to Widow, but they got everyone else. Fraggy going deeper, just laying in the damage on the Saebyeolbe. And this is looking quite good for Finland here as they're going to get the payload moving towards point A. And Japan, can you even get to the payload in time? Can you stall? Taimou certainly does, but he's likely going to be giving up his life to do it.
Yeah, this is a good play by Taimou, though. He buys time for his supports to escape. Fraggy very deep on the supports, getting caught out by Claire. Saebyeolbe being very impressive on this Zenyatta, hard to pick off, but Fraggy finds depth. This is a major opening for Taimou.
Saba's down! Saba got picked off before transcending! That's huge for Finland. Fraggy had an excellent engage, and now Finland, it's all men on the point. Saba gets res, he's gonna immediately transcend, but he's gonna be transcending to a team that's weakened, a team that's bloodied, and Finland, they're investing everything now to the fight.
Zappis finds Claire, no more mercy. Now Saebyeolbe's down, that's all the heals on the side of Japan. Finland is doing it, they're gonna camp second point here. Linkster with so much staying power on the point with this Brigette.
Japan was so good attempts at Japan. They're drained. This is no better chance for now than Finland. And we see Fraggy. Oh, they don't get the point! Japan doesn't touch the point. Finland takes it 4-0.
You hate to see it.
Oh.
But on the side of Finland, though, very...